Alright guys, so we're back for some more Dokkan, and we have a very fun story event going on here. In this story event, this is basically like a Namek saga type story event. I've actually talked in the past, so I really wanted them to add stuff like this. Here's all the rewards we can get. This kid Gohan that we'll be able to get, we will be able to get him to 100% in the potential system, just like Intelligence Goku Jr. and Tech Bulma. Now, I do want to do all of the stages of this event in this video, so bear with me. I am going to kind of like move quickly through the stages while I kind of talk about a lot of stuff. So this is one thing I was looking forward to a lot, was like for them to do like story events of the different sagas of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, all of it. I want all the sagas and movies covered. Now, there are, of course, these Saiyan saga events that are pretty old now. And so now, finally, we'll move on to the Namek saga. Eventually, I'm sure we'll do the Android saga, Boo saga, all of it. This right here, this first stage, to me, appears to be maybe the image training that Gohan and Krillin had on their way to Namek, or we might actually be talking about the that little filler arc where they land on the fake planet Namek. I can't imagine they're actually going to cover that in here, but I suppose that they might. But of course, we're going to have a little fight between Krillin and Gohan, although Krillin does still have, Gohan still has his long hair there before Chi-Chi actually cuts it right before they take off to Namek, so who knows? Now, another thing I do want to point out is that this Gohan here, in the news part, like the event description that we went through just a second ago, it does specifically mention Gohan's Extreme Z Awaken, and it basically says, stay tuned for further details of that. So, a lot of people were expecting that tonight there will be like another data download, and we would get more details of Gohan's Extreme Z Awaken, but it seems like that's going to come in the second half of February, because we are scheduled to get more events on February 14th, I want to say. That is where we'll get more like info for the 3-year anniversary. It did specifically say there's going to be 6 events, so one of them will be Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening. What the other ones might be, I don't know. I presume we're going to be getting a new Super Saiyan Goku or Frieza card. There is a Namek category added into the game now, so I think it's only fair to assume that we're going to be getting a proper like leader, because right now I don't know, there's no like Namek saga like leader category leaders in here. Like no units have a Namek saga category lead, so I very much believe we're going to be getting some kind of big Dokkan Fest unit. Now, the one thing that's very disappointing is the Namek saga category is, I don't know if I'm going to call it the worst, but I mean, I might as well. It is basically the worst category in the game. You do have LR Frieza, LR Goku, as well as Physical Full Power Frieza on there, but that's not really enough. Like, they just don't have a lot of powerful units at all. Alright, so, good. We're skipping right to Planet Namek. We're going to go right past that filler arc. We're not going to talk about that. So here's where Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan land on the planet, and Vegeta shows up on the planet shortly after them. Yep, there's Vegeta right there. And then Vegeta will go off and fight Kui. Meanwhile, Gohan and Krillin, they fight some Frieza soldiers who actually destroy the spaceship that they came from Earth on. It was actually the ship that Kami, or, you know, God, originally came from planet Namek to Earth on. So that's what we're doing right here, is we're fighting the soldiers. So we're probably going to move into, like, Dodoria and Zarbon as well. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. I really hope one of the things they do is they release, like, a Namek Saga category banner in, like, you know, the second part of the celebration, 3-year celebration at the end of February. I really would like to see a Namek Saga category banner with maybe, like, a TUR Dodoria and a TUR Zarbon. maybe like, you know, some way for us to be able to get LR Ginyu would be, you know, really pretty fucking appreciated. LR Ginyu is solid, but nowadays he's not really the beast that he could be. Like, you know, back in the day when LR Ginyu first came out, he was actually quite a good unit, but now, I don't know. It's just, you know, the further into the game's life cycle we get, the better units like that are going to come out. So, I don't know. But it is still, it would be cool to have as many LRs as possible, right? The LRs, they are the true box trophies in the game here. Alright, so we'll have Rose. Go ahead and take this bitch out. Goodbye. Yeah, this is a little bit of overkill right here. These petty Frieza soldiers on Namek getting bodied by Rose Goku Black. Oh, that is a little unfair, fam. Alright, so I guess I could talk some more about some of the other events that might be going on during the 3-year anniversary. I did actually see a post on the Dokkan subreddit. Oh, Frieza-sama. Who would guess that Frieza would be on a team with both Krillin and Gohan, like, you know, 30 years down the line. Well, not 30, probably more like, you know, 20 years down the line. Angel Frieza on a team with Gohan and Krillin. Like, funny how that worked out, huh? But I think, oh, look, there's the LR Frieza art right there. Yeah, LR Frieza in the Namek Saga category. You know, could we kind of be getting a good use out of LR Frieza? Maybe. To be honest, I may actually 100% LR Frieza because there are, like, category type banners. Well, not category, but there's going to be type banners coming out throughout the celebration. And supposedly, we should be able to get potential orbs for summoning on those banners. So, I mean, your boy could be walking out of here with a lot of potential orbs, depending on how deep I go on all these banners. I mean, honestly, like, I might, you know, fuck around and just drop, like, 1,500 stones per banner. Like, so what? That would be what? A total, like, 6,000 stones? I've got 5,000 right now, but that's for, obviously, LR Vegeta and Gogeta. But I'm just going to be going nuts during this celebration. This is the time to really summon. Now, in terms of free-to-play players, too, I believe in total, someone on the Dokkan subreddit did do calculations, and there will be, like, as many as 30 stones, as, like, 330 stones given out throughout the entire course of the celebration. So, you know, you factor in, like, 300 free stones, all the Elder Kais are giving out for free, as well as the tickets on that ticket banner. In total, the amount of tickets you're going to be able to get is, like, really, really high. I think it might be close to 100, because you're able to get tickets for using stamina every day, and then also for logging in. So, I mean, again, it's just, it's surprising. I would actually say there's a lot more to this anniversary than I thought there was going to be, because, like, we have, like, just, you know, new story events, you know, a new Extreme Z Awaken, we have a new unit that can go to 100%, like a Twitter campaign, all different types of campaigns, just, honestly, a lot. Also, I guess I'm going through this event pretty slow. That was also Kui, by the way. This is where Vegeta kills Kui. I guess I'll probably record this story event in 2 parts then, because I don't like to make the videos too long. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we could get it on one video. Yeah. So that of course is the 40% support Vegeta. Very, very good card. That's actually, he's probably one of the better units on the Namek Saga category. That's just one reason why the category is so underwhelming, is like cohesiveness, right? None of the units are really that cohesive. I guess you could do like a rotation of LR Frieza and physical full power Frieza, but you know, that would obviously depend also on what the leader is. You might not want the leader to be a floater, so I mean, we'll see what they do. Ooh, nice. We got a gravity chamber from that stage. That's pretty good. I was looking through the rewards of this event, and a lot of the rewards are actually quite good. So that's pretty cool. Even more, you know, free stones to get, huh? Alright, so now this is Dodoria. Yep, this is where Gohan and Krillin basically meet Dende for the first time. This part is actually really, really good in the anime, where like Frieza is kind of interrogating these Namekians and trying to get them to divulge the secrets of the Dragon Balls and hand over the Dragon Balls. And like this lasts for like, I want to say like 3 episodes until eventually Zarbon and Dodoria kill all of the Namekians that are there. And yeah, right here, when Dodoria goes to finish off Dende, Gohan has enough, so he goes to basically fuck Dodoria up. But of course, Gohan and Krillin are not quite strong enough to take out Dodoria, so they do actually have to, you know, do a tactical retreat here. Let's just grab this. And we will finish up right there. So, again, I'm kind of thinking here, like, so we do have this event, right? We got this new Namek Saga story event. Based upon where this ends, it seems to me like this is probably going to go up to where the Ginyu Force show up. And then, like, there's still, like, the entire Frieza saga. So, like, I could really see them putting out, like, the Kid Gohan Extreme Z Awakening. That could come out. We could get the Frieza saga story event. And we probably could also get, like, some sort of Ginyu Force tie-in. Like, there's a lot they could do. Like, I really would want them to, like, if we're going to do this, we're going to do, like, a whole big Namek Saga type thing. Like, again, I really would want them to flesh out a lot of the stuff here. Like, you know, give us a chance to get LR Ginyu again. Give us new SSRs for the Ginyu Force, Zarbon, Dodoria. Maybe even like an SSR version of like 2nd and 3rd form Friezas, I think would be a really good idea. Because obviously we already have LR 1st form Frieza. Even final form Frieza really does deserve a TUR, Transcendent Ultra Rare. Because there is like the one final form Frieza, but he Dokkan Awakens into a Tech Golden Frieza. Not the good Dokkan Fest Golden Frieza either, but kind of a shit one. Like, a lot of people say it's actually probably in your best interest not even to Dokkan Awaken that Frieza. I've never pulled him, that Final Form Frieza, but if I did, I probably would Dokkan Awaken him, just, you know, so I could say I Dokkan Awaken all the cards. Alright, so after Krillin and Gohan escape with Dende, there is like a short chase sequence before Krillin is able to basically get them out of danger by using the Taioken, or the Solar Flare as it's called in the English dub. And after Krillin does that, they're able to escape. And while Dodoria is away from Zarbon and Frieza, Vegeta uses that chance to go ahead and take Dodoria out. I actually think, you know, one of the best parts about the Namek Saga is kind of like Vegeta slinking around, trying to slowly deal with Frieza's forces. Because Vegeta knows that, like, he's not strong enough. He couldn't just go, you know, head first and take down, like, Frieza, Zarbon, and Dodoria. Obviously, Vegeta stands no chance against Frieza, but he doesn't even really stand a chance against Zarbon at the start of the saga. Obviously, Dodoria, Vegeta is able to defeat Dodoria with, like, minimal effort, which is really a shame, too, because then you see, like, you know, what Dodoria did to, like, Bardock. How basically, like, Bardock showed up and Dodoria was like, oh, hey, Bardock, by the way, fuck you! And blows him away with his mouth beam in, like, 2 seconds. So, oh, wow, Rose. Rose stunting on him. That must have been the friend Rose. Yeah. I wish I'd gotten dupes of Rose. I didn't. I got shafted really hard on the Tech Vegito Blue and Rose banners. But maybe that is just good, and it will lead to my luck being fantastic trying to get the LR Gogeta and LR Vegetos. That would be really, really sick. So, Vegeta basically blows Dodoria away easily. Dodoria does reveal the fact that Frieza was the one who destroyed Planet Vegeta here. I think Vegeta basically says, like, he had suspected this, but this basically is, like, final confirmation to him that Frieza was actually the one who had destroyed their home planet. Because I believe he told, the official story Frieza gives them is that, like, a meteor hits it, but it's like, come on, fam. Like, how convenient, Frieza. Fuck out of here. I'm trying to think, too. So, now that we got, like, a lot of these Namek Saga events taken down, I think one of the big things I really would like to see next would be, like, what we haven't gotten yet is, like, more story events from the movies, right? Like, a lot of the movies kind of have, like, a lot of untapped potential in them. Like, you know, we don't have a story event covering the Super Android 13 movie. We don't have a story event covering the first movie with Garlic Jr. Like, I really want Garlic Jr. in Dokkan. Like, I would summon for Garlic Jr. And I think with his immortality and, you know, interesting abilities, there probably are, like, some pretty cool things they could do with a card for Garlic Jr. in the game. They also still haven't done very much with the characters from the second movie. The one that has Dr. Willow, the giant brain. Alright, so this is where Vegeta first fights Zarbon. He is strong enough to beat Zarbon in Zarbon's base form, but obviously once Zarbon transforms into his monster form, Vegeta no longer stands a chance against him. But yeah, I'm trying to think, what other movie story events have we not really had? Obviously, Lord Slug is also not in the game. Again, all of these characters will eventually be brought into the game. And then, of course, now we also do have... Now that Dragon Ball Super is over, I think that's very disappointing, especially for Dokkan. But the one thing is, like, they're probably now going to stretch, like, the Tournament of Power characters out as long as possible. I could really see them, like, doing, like, a slow burn of it, right? Like, they could release, like, Banner with, like, Ribrianne, a couple of other members of her universe, maybe a couple of random members of various universes, and then, like, release parts of, like, a Tournament of Power story event as, like, you know, we go through the months. Like, once a month, they could release, like, a new part of a Tournament of Power story stage, and then eventually, you know, we could get, like, a Kefla Dokkan event. We can get the Ultra Instinct Goku Dokkan event. We'll get Jiren, God of Destruction Topo. Like, there's just so much interesting stuff for them to bring in from Dragon Ball Super still, as well as, obviously, you know, some of the movies, some of the GT stuff. We still have never really gotten, like, the Super 17 saga, and, like, I would like to see new Shadow Dragons. Oh, for a second, I was like, wait, Tech Vegito Blue did 0 damage to him, huh? Nani? But this is just one of those stages where you have to survive. They've been doing this recently in some of these story events where it's just like, you know, survive one turn and then the stage is completed. And that's what we got going on here. Obviously, it's to simulate the fact that Vegeta was, you know, completely blown away by Zarbon here. Like, Vegeta, like, seriously, Vegeta gets bodied harder by Zarbon here than, like, a lot of characters ever do in the series. It's always Vegeta, fam. Like, you know, Raccoon destroys him. Frieza destroys him. Android 18 destroys him. Is there a character who gets, like, fucked up more often, more badly than Vegeta? Probably not. It's funny how that worked, but it's all led up to what's going on in Dragon Ball Super right now with his new form. And obviously, I'm really excited to see what happens when Vegeta fights God of Destruction Topo. That is going to be really, really sick. So, also, by the way, looks like we're probably not going to cover the events of the Ginyu Force here. Yeah, here's where Frieza says, Zarbon, get the fuck back out there and find out what's going on with Vegeta, because that dude, that's a pool, I believe. He runs in and says, oh, we found a destroyed village, but there was no Dragon Ball. Frieza's like, Zarbon, you dumbass. Vegeta definitely destroyed that village, got that Dragon Ball. And Zarbon's like, oh, well, I killed Vegeta. And Frieza's like, oh, son? Well, where's that Dragon Ball at? And Zarbon is like, oh, fuck me. So Frieza's like, bitch, get back out there, get me that Dragon Ball, or get me Vegeta alive to tell us where the Dragon Ball is, or you're dying, pussy. So Zarbon pieces the fuck out and says, don't worry, I'm gonna go find Vegeta. He's not dead. And Zarbon is actually pretty lucky, I guess, that he did not actually kill Vegeta, because Frieza probably would have killed his ass. But at the same time, if Vegeta had not survived, would the Ginyu Force have been called in? Who knows? But alright, so this is interesting, right? So, because of the fact that we're basically covering the first half of the events of the Namek saga, there's still room for the Ginyu Force and also the Frieza saga. So they could easily cut 2 more story events just from the events of the Namek and Frieza saga, man. Alright, so there's Nail. Of course, Nail, that's someone I haven't really talked about at all, but Nail, I would say, is very deserving of a new Dokkan card. Nail doesn't even have an SSR, which I think is kind of stupid because Nail is stronger than, like, all of the Ginyu Force. Like, Nail is very, very powerful. Obviously, he's stronger than Vegeta, stronger than Gohan, stronger than Krillin, stronger than all of them. And he only has, like, shitty R cards and shitty SR cards. Like, you'd think, like, a character that powerful would be able to get something good, but nope, not at all. Also, here's where Krillin, you know, he meets Guru. He gets a power-up from Guru, and he gets the Dragon Ball. Then Vegeta is able to sense Krillin, because Krillin is, like, you know, flying too fast and using too much power. So Vegeta is able to track him down. And he does get that Dragon Ball, but Zarbon shows up at the same time, so Vegeta has his rematch, because what happens is Zarbon defeats Vegeta, right? That's where Frieza tells Zarbon, you know, go back and get him. Zarbon gets Vegeta, heals him up, but gets, like, careless. Vegeta escapes, and then Zarbon tracks him down back here. And then this is where Vegeta just absolutely wrecked Zarbon like never before seen. Also, I think there's only one more stage after this, and that is going to be the stage where you actually collect the potential orbs for the Kid Gohan. Because obviously, guys, in the first stage, that's where we got Kid Gohan. And, alright, let me see. Okay, cool. The first stage is where we get the Kid Gohan, and then in the last stage is where we're going to get the potential orbs, because you can actually get him to a free 100%. So I'll probably do a showcase of him after I've completed, like, the actual process. Ooh, okay. This is also where we get the medals to awaken him from the SSR to the actual TUR. And here's where Vegeta just absolutely bodies Zarbon, kills him without mercy. One problem about JP, I do wish I could read a lot of this dialogue, but, I mean, it is basically just like the stuff that happens in the manga and the show. So, you know, if you've seen the show or read the manga, then, like, you basically know exactly, like, all the stuff that's being said. And there's some of those Gohan medals. You probably need, like, somewhere between, like, 6 to 10 of those Gohan medals to awaken them, I'm sure. Probably don't need that many. And yeah, this last stage has only got 1 difficulty level. Obviously, because of the fact that this is where we get the potential orbs. So I'm going to probably try and grind this all night, I'm thinking. And quickly get the, like, the Gohan done, get him awakened, get him to 100% in the potential system, and kind of do that showcase of him. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be like all of these stages too, where sometimes we'll get lucky, and you'll get the special... Wait, okay, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute. Interesting. So it looks like the Nimbus will take you behind Vegeta, and then you can just choose to go down this path every single time anyway. Well, that makes this a hell of a lot easier than all of these stages have always been. Because before, like, for Bulma and Goku Jr., there was only, like, a % chance that the Nimbus Cloud would appear that would take you, like, down the special path. But here, it looks like you're actually able to just go down it every single time. Holy shit. So farming up the Kid Gohan is going to be a lot faster than farming up Bulma or Goku Jr. was. Alright, so this is where Krillin and Vegeta kind of, like, they face off, but not, like, actually fight. Like, they don't actually fight right here. But this is where Gohan gets his power-up from Guru. Obviously, that's why this is the stage where we get the potential orbs, because I'm sure we're going to see Gohan's art. When you awaken the Gohan, his art does actually have Guru in the background. So, it makes sense at this stage right here where you get the potential orbs, like we're gonna see like, you know, Guru chilling in the background, and like this is where we'd actually get these. So yeah, this is awesome. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be real easy. Are these gonna be just random like small, medium, and large orb amounts right here? Let's see. Okay, so that's small again. Yes, yes, I see what it's gonna do. And then this wave, this is gonna be medium orbs right here. Boom, yep, medium. And then the last one will be large. All right, very good, very good. So this shouldn't take very long to grind at all. Should take probably a little less than Goku Jr. and Bulma. Actually, it'll probably take a lot less than Goku Jr. and Bulma did. Just based upon the fact that you're actually able to get this every single time. And wha-bam. That is the story event completed. So yeah, it's great because Vegeta, like Gohan goes in, gets the power up from Guru, and Vegeta's like, oh, that power, that could only be one person. Kakarot, come face me. And Gohan steps out, and Vegeta's like, what the fuck? How are you so strong? And it's like, of course, there's so many hints that Gohan, you know, would eventually become like the beast that he becomes. Also, notice how that ended with the little teaser right there, basically, for the Ginyu Force. We need new cards of all of these Namek Saga characters. That's why I'm a little surprised. Honestly, I do think the Namek Saga category came a little soon, just because we need so much still to make that a good team. I don't know. We'll see, though. But, alright, guys. I guess we'll go ahead and finish off the video there. Here is the Kid Gohan. His art. That's pretty goofy. I'll go ahead and get this man to SA10. I'll get him to 100%. We'll do a showcase on him. Look forward to it. Thanks, y'all, for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.